Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be making this bride cup for one of my friends who asked me to make her a sweater, and I thought, a matching cup would be great. So I came up with this and I hope you guys like it. It was really easy to do. Let's get started. Okay, so like always, just go into Cricut Design Space and open up a new page. The first step I do is enter my template for Starbucks cup. And this was the first video that I ever watched because I wanted to learn how to use my Cricut. And Carly here is nice enough to provide you a link. So if you go to her website, you're able to download the same template I have by just giving her your email and agreeing to the terms and conditions. So once you have your template done, you would just go to uploads and upload it. But since I already have it, I'll just be adding it. And like I said, this is actually the first thing I ever uploaded to my Cricut Design Space, so I'm just going to be adding it to my canvas. And what's great about it is that as soon as you get it, it's the perfect size. Do not change it. It's 11.231 by 10.911. And here you get these three shapes, so you can ungroup them. And then you have the circle that fits perfectly in the logo, and then this right here that goes perfectly around the logo. In case you wanted to put writing on around it and stuff, you could also do that here. So I'll be using a Starbucks cup, but I don't want the green logo. I want the logo to be pink. So I sanded off the logo and I'll just be uploading a Starbucks logo so I can cut it with vinyl. And here is the logo, so I'll just be adding it to my canvas. And the size of the logo is 2.11 by 2.011. And it'll fit perfectly in the circle. But that T and the M is really small. I don't want to deal with it, so I'll just be removing it with contour. And here we are. So I'll be changing my template to a score. That way we only see the outline and we don't have to get distracted with the color. So here I'll be using pink. And now I'm going to be adding some writing. And I'm using the font Mystical Snow. It's from thefont.com. They're free as long as you just use them for personal use. And I just wanted the writing to go right at the bottom here in white. Next part right at the bottom. And so it will look something like this. Moving on, I want to make the band for the ring. So this is why I kept this circle right here, but I want to add another circle. It doesn't really matter what size. I just need to be able to overlap it and slice it so I can make the band. So I'm making the circle white just so we could see it better. And I wanted the band to be kind of like a little thinner and thicker. I thought that looked really cute. So something like this would be fine. And this circle is about 2.5 inches, just if you guys want to know. So now we'll align it right through the middle, just so it could be as even as possible, and then slice. From here, we just want to keep the ring, and it'll go right on top like this. And we don't need these anymore. You can get rid of them. Next, we're going to include the nice big diamond on top. So I'm going to go to my uploads and view all. And this is also free from Google, so I'll just add it to my canvas. And I wanted to go something like this, but more of an angle. Like that. That looks really cute. So I want to cut out a little indent. So I'm going to be moving this here and this here. So what I like to do is I'm just going to rotate this back, select 0 to make it stand up perfectly. And I'm going to go into my shapes triangle and I'm going to flip it vertically. And I'll just change the color again so we can see it better. But we want this diamond to match the bottom of this diamond. So I'll send it to the back. So then on my triangle, I'm going to hit the unlock. That way I can move it wider like this. And I'm just going to eyeball it to see where it fits better. Actually, that looks good right there. I just need it to fit. So then now we wanted this to be at an angle, right? So we're gonna select both of it and kind of just move it a little bit to where you want it. About something like this. Now you can select the diamond or you can just hide it or select it and move it. It's up to you. Does the same thing, but here I'll be selecting just the band and the triangle to slice it. And that way, when I put my band back here, my diamond fits in perfectly. And we can just get rid of that. So the diamond, I want to print it out with hollow like blue paper, so I'm just going to change the color to blue. And we're almost done. I just want to add a little bit more of a girly touch, so I was going to add a girl right here, and I'm just going to hit upload. And I want to use this girl's mouth, but I don't want to use that hair. I believe I have another picture, so let me just find it real quick. Here we are. So I'm going to select both and add them to my canvas. Okay, and here I said I just wanted the mouth, so I'll be hitting contour, hide everything except for the lips, and here we go. And I wanted them pink. Okay, and if we select everything and just group it, it stays together. So now back up. When measuring how big my images are, the ones that go on the side, I just hold it up to the middle, because as long as it stays within the template, it's going to fit. So I can make it a little bit bigger, something like that, and that will go right on the side here. And as you can see, we fit everything right in our template. Once we cut, it's gonna fit perfectly on our cup and we'll be done. That's how easy it is to make a full Starbucks wrap. Here is my template still. We could select it back to a cut, but we actually don't need it. I just use it, so I can know how big everything can be. So you could either just hide it or delete it, up to you. But this is everything we're going to be cutting. So once we go to make it, remember our Cricut separates everything by color. Here's the gray for the band, the white for the writing, the black for the girl, the pink for the logo and the lips, and the diamond. So I'm going to be cutting this and then I'll be back. So here I have my cup, and like I said, I sanded off the logo, so that's why I wanted to do it pink. Here I'm just taking some alcohol and a cotton ball, and we're just going to be wiping it down to prep our area. Make sure to let it dry before you apply anything. And I made this holder with just a pool noodle and a string, tied it together, and it holds it perfectly, so that's what I've been using all this time. And I want to start by applying the logo back. That way I know where everything else is going to go. I can still see like a tiny little fade of it, so that's exactly where I'm going to put it. And like I said, I love using the grids. That way I can align everything, and then it will be as even as possible. Next, I'm moving on to the diamond ring. Put it together. And this one I want to put it together first, so I'm just going to cut off the sides here. And so this triangle goes directly in here where it's supposed to be. And now we just put our whole strip right on top, and it's all together like that. And here we are. Now this goes right on top of this. I add like a little bit of an angle. Okay, next step is the words on the bottom. And this was gonna go right in the bottom. And lastly, the girl on the back here. And as you saw, I just started in the middle and then I work my way out. I've never really had a problem with air bubbles like this. So I suggest you just give it a try. And then when peeling, make sure you go really slowly and at an angle to make sure you don't lift your vinyl. And lastly, we just add the lips here. And here we go. This looks so cute. I'm so glad I did the silver with the pink. I really thought it was like a nice girly touch. And then this is holographic, so it's a really cool diamond looking thing. And I do have a heat gun. I found it in my boyfriend's stuff, so I'm just going to be heating it up a little bit. That way the vinyl bonds a little bit better to the cup. And I'm just going to use the low setting because this gets really hot. So after sealing it, this is what it looks like. Everything is nice and flat. You can just leave it like this. This is permanent vinyl and it does not need anything else, but I do like to add a protective layer of acrylic Mod Podge sealer just to give it more of like a hold and a peace of mind for me to make sure that this is as durable as it could be. It's up to you. You don't have to seal permanent vinyl. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you have any other video requests, anything you want to learn, let me know too. I need more video ideas since I'm running out. As you can see, it's really easy to make a cup. As long as you have a template, you can add whatever you want to it and then you can make sure that everything fits perfectly. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And please also head over to my Instagram and my TikTok for a lot more pictures and videos of my work. And thank you so much for watching.